My name is More Yelvington of Morph, Transform Into You, where I help you step out of trauma and reclaim your power. If this is the first time you're watching me live, welcome to my world. I'm so honored that you're here. And if you've been watching me for a while, then say hi because we're friends and stuff. So I'm really curious. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop? What do I mean by this? Have you felt like you've done all this work, but then you're back to the same place, right? Like you're trying to overcome your anxiety. Maybe you're trying to manifest something. Maybe you're trying to attract a new person into your life. Maybe you're trying to overcome your financial situations. Yet you're doing this work and you come back to the same place. You're stuck in a loop. And this loop keeps you in a place where there's no movement. So you feel like there's 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But not really achieving and being in a place you desire to be in. Is this you? If this is you, write in the comments, put a little emoji. I would love to hear. And if you're watching the replay, just hashtag replay so I can respond to you later. But I'm talking about this because so many of us aren't aware what is causing this loop to happen. And we think that this is just us. Oh, we're not doing something good enough. Oh, we're not successful enough. Oh, I'm missing the information that I need. We get imposter syndrome. We feel like we don't really know what we're doing. And we keep asking ourselves, why am I failing at this? Is it because I'm not good enough? Is it because I don't know what I'm doing? It's because you just don't have the tools. When you're stuck in a loop, you don't have the awareness to what it is that's keeping you stuck. And the key here is to gain awareness, right? The more aware you can be, the less stuck you're going to be. The more tools you have to deal with whatever life throws at you, the quicker you get to step on your feet and move forward. The thing is, so many of us have this voice in our head telling us that we're not good enough. This voice in our head telling us that we can't do it. This voice in our head tells us to focus on other things instead of the things that we want to create because maybe they're unattainable, right? If you didn't grow up with a lot of money, maybe being a millionaire isn't even in your forte, right? You can't even envision it. Or maybe you can envision it, but you can't feel what it feels like. Or maybe you can feel what it feels like, but then it feels really scary. And then you're like, I don't want anything to do with it, right? I've been doing this work with women for 18 years now, clearing trauma that's stuck in their body, helping them reprogram and rewire their brain. And let me tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. If my thousands of women of clients that work with me can do it, you can do it. You don't have to be stuck in anxiety. You don't have to be stuck in depression. You have to be stuck in fear. Right now, you're stuck in a loop because you're unaware. So the more aware you can become to what it is that's keeping you stuck, the faster you can unstuck it and clear it. You weren't born with this. You were not born with anxiety. You were not born with depression. Side note, if you were born to a mom that did drugs, alcohol, that was going through sexual trauma, that was in an abusive relationship, as a baby, yes, you will carry this into this life with you. Sorry, my earphone is about to fall out. You will carry that trauma into this world with you. I had a client that in her childhood, she was completely fine, right? She was raised in this beautiful family and she had a beautiful husband. She had beautiful kids. On the surface, nothing was going on. Let you know that while she was pregnant, her mom was raped and she took on all that trauma as a baby in the womb. So these are side notes of things that we're not even aware that can cause trauma in our life, that can cause us to feel really low vibe, that can cause us to feel trauma and pain in our bodies. But now with the tools that we have and with energy work and holistic programming, you can start clearing that trauma from your body. And this is what I do with every one of my clients. We get awareness into what it is that keeps you stuck. Because when you experience trauma, you disconnect. You disconnect from your body. And so many times when we go back in hindsight and we try to figure out what happened, we can't. We can't remember what happened. We can't connect to what happened because in time of trauma, we leave the body. It's very common to disassociate. You can read about it in any psychology book. I'm not making it up. It's called disassociation. You disassociate from your body when you experience trauma. So now you're walking around the world where half of you isn't really there. Okay? Half of you is not there. It's disconnected. And not only that, you're carrying the burden, which is creating weight on your body. And you're also spending all this energy that keeps flowing out because you're not there. So there's this hole, energetical hole in your field. And you don't feel safe in your body. So your body keeps sending messages of anxiety and anxiousness. It keeps being in a state of fear because it doesn't feel safe. So even when you're in a safe place, you don't feel safe. And then you start second guessing yourself. Should I feel safe right now? Is it okay to feel safe? Is it normal to be safe? What does it feel like to be safe? And you step back into that loop, destroying another relationship, losing more money, fighting with your children, fighting with your spouse, the loop that keeps you stuck. So how can you get aware of what's going on with you? How can you get unstuck? How can you make your body feel like a safe place again? And then how can you bring your soul back into your body? Reconnect it so you can be all of you. And I say whole of you because it is about you being whole. We can eat all the wholesome foods, all the organic best foods. We could do all the yoga. We could do all the meditation. But if you experience trauma and you're not physically, energetically, emotionally in your body, if your body doesn't feel like the safe place it should feel for you, you will constantly feel an anxiety and stress and anxious and fear. And a lot of us in this world, we take medication to help us deal with these emotions. But the problem is with medication, that's why I have so many women that come to me after they've tried meditation. They took medication. They're on medication. They tried CBD. They tried essential oils, but they're still, when they get to that point, when they're in stress and high anxiety and the nervous system is shutting down and nothing is helping, it's because those are all band-aids. Those are all band-aids. We can't ignore. No, we can't ignore. We can't delete what happened to us. It happened to us. So the only way to really work through it is working through it. The only way to heal it is to actually heal it. There is no quick fix, but going into the body, clearing the trauma from the body, creating a safe place, and reconnecting you, you would be amazed at what shows up. And I see it time and time and time again with my clients. The physical pain disappears, the anxiety disappears, the insomnia goes away, the migraines disappear, the indigestion, the gut problems, they start losing weight, they start attracting the love of their life, their relationships flourish, they're having a lot more intimacy, they're connecting with their children because they are more of them. And when you are more of you, and when there's more of you to love, to be with, to connect to, when your body feels like a safe and secure place, that's also the message and the energy that you put out into the world. So the sporadicness, the loopiness, the stuckness doesn't exist anymore. Okay? It doesn't exist. And that staticky noise that's always in the background, it disappears because you can be you. And you're not fighting the world. You're not fighting the world. So just take a deep breath into that and breathe out. And what would it take for you to feel like whole of you? What would it take for you to finally be in your body? Connect to your body. Love your body. Love your body. Have a relationship with your body. How much of you have you cut off? How much of you have you disconnected from? Just get the awarenesses. When I ask you these questions, they're for you to gain awareness. There's no judgment. We've all been there. We've all done that. I don't know one person in this reality that hasn't experienced some form of trauma or life-changing experience that has shaped them into who they are today. But if you are not the person you want to be, don't give up on yourself. There's tools, there's modalities, there's techniques to help you reconnect to your body. Whatever that is for you, but just don't give up. because you are truly here for a reason. And the gifts that you have to share, and the knowledge and the wisdom, and just your presence is a gift to this world. So if you want to know more about what I do, and I help my clients get into their diamond status, I have some links in my bio. I would love to talk to you. Message me, put a diamond emoji down there, and I'll reach out. If you want to learn more, you can schedule a free consultation. I would just love to support you on your healing journey. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Enjoy your week, and I will talk to you on Friday. Bye.